Heading back out to Lake Comanche. It's like 5:40 right now. Let's get to doing this. How's it going? Launching a kayak and fishing?
I didn't see your kayak.
Oh.
How are you?
All right.
Where was the last place that you launched it?
I was here.
75 cents to change. Here you go.
All right, thank you. Whoa. And we're all set up. All right, let's get going. All right, let's get out of here. I think it's about 7:30 right now. We're gonna spend a few hours out here. Hopefully get on a good bite. Work on our drop shot, work on our Ned rig. That's what I got bit on last time. I got the one spotted bass, 2-pounder. Maybe, I don't know, 15, 16 inches, but first bite I've gotten in at least a month and a half, so glad to have it, not too picky. Got a Berkeley dredger, and we have the Kitech finesse jig. We're gonna work on that too. But I might change baits here and there, but I'm mostly gonna be trying to build confidence in those 4. It's gonna be totally necessary for me coming up this spring. I'm building confidence in a jig big time. It just feels so good to jack that fish and set the hook on him. It's one of the better bites I've had. Kind of going back and forth on breaks this whole fall and winter. Fishing on the Delta was not a good bite for me. Caught a few striper, a couple little dinky bass. I mean, a bite's a bite. I'm not too proud or too picky. I'll take what I can get. But here's my second time in the kayak out on Lake Comanche. Let's see. Just kind of casting around and get a feel for this spot. I do have a spot I'm going to right over there where I caught my fish last time off a submerged like bush. Excuse my breathing too, by the way. I am terribly out of shape. And it's only my second time out, second time kayak fishing period. But man, it's pretty awesome. A lot better than a paddle, I'll tell you that. Get yourself a pedal kayak, man. It's where it's at. You can do it with a paddle. I just don't think it'll, do quite well. You'll do well, but you know what I mean. You'll get a different spots across the lake a lot better on a paddle kayak. And the Hobie push pedals just don't seem the way for me to go. It seems really uncomfortable just pushing my feet back and forth like this at the seating angle. I'm too short and too fat for all that. So these native bicycle style pedals was the way for me to go. This thing has pretty subtle action. I feel it in my rod tip, but not too crazy, so that's pretty good. You throw those crazy wobbling baits in the summertime. This is almost like a deep dive in speed trap. If y'all ever fish a speed trap, it's got those real tight wobbles. Let's go make this move. Threw a Ned rig around the same TRD we're throwing today, and was hopping it just uphill, throwing it out deeper, bringing it up shallow. Man, caught a good largemouth, like hooked him. I felt a thump, and he was putting up a good fight. I'd say about maybe a 2.5, 3-pounder. But when you haven't caught a fish in a while, any fish feels great. He put up a real good fight. Came up, jumped, threw my lure. Finally getting a bite after a month and a half, 2 months, however long it's been. I was devastated. That was, after about an hour and a half of being here. About 4 hours later, throwing the drop shot in deeper water, letting it sink all the way to the bottom. Felt a good thump, set the hook, brought up about a 2-pound, 15-16 inch spotted bass. Oh man, finally got one. Fat little bass though, look at his little stomach. I am shaking. Got him on the drop shot. Finally, good fish. All right, let's get this party started. I'm gonna start throwing this little finesse jig. Where's my spot at? There it is, let's go. I don't. Oh no, we're caught. I'm not gonna keep messing with this thing all day. Damn. It's a big shaky head like thing. It's a VMC half-ounce football head with a big EWG hook and a Yamamoto Slinko worm. This is pretty much a big Ned rig. Thought about this when I got bit on the Ned. I was wondering if a bigger bite might be able to come through. Maybe a little rough on my storage and placement of all my gear and tackle and stuff. Like I said, this is only my second time out here. Only like my third time recording a video. So I mean, I will learn as we go. Let's try to get this guy weedless. There we go. Let's go straight for that Yamamoto Slinko. Don't tell me I just cast it right where I lost my jig. Really not tripping if I lose these ones. I see these all the time. These are actually, got them on sale at Dick's for like $2.50 or $3. I'll be more bummed if I lose the Slinko. These things are like $8 a pack. Oh God, not again. I got a fish, but he's stuck in something. I feel it. Oh, I got a bite. He's stuck on something down there. He just got free. Did it? What is it stuck on? No. Here it is. Here it is. Largemouth. First cast on this Yamamoto Slinko. That's a good fish. That is a good fish. Oh, he's hooked crazy weird though. What's going on here? How'd you get hooked like this, dude? Dude, that's a good fish. Look at that guy. That's about a 3-pounder. Man, my heart is racing. Dude. Hell yeah. They all got little bellies on them from what I've seen. Nice largemouth. Hell yeah. Thanks for eating, man. I really appreciate that. You don't even know. Good fish, long fish. Get out of here, guy. Well, Ned rig style bait is the way to go, or what? Just finessey, but good largemouth, dude. Dude, I'm so happy I caught that fish. Look We've only been here for, I don't know, it's been like 40 minutes. And first cast with that Yamamoto Slinko, there's something I must have threw it right where I lost that jig a minute ago. I felt like it got stuck again, but I felt something pecking at it, so I took the chance. So I set the hook. Either he was really giving a fight, or she, whatever it is. Yeah, that fish was really giving a fight, or it was stuck on something. I felt it pop loose though, so it was stuck on something. Man, I'm glad I got that fish early, because it's gonna give me some hope to go on for the rest of the day, which I plan on being out here for at least 5-6 hours, something like that. Little spot. No. Oh, did that get bit off? It now looks like it was ripped off. Oh well, time for something else then. Pretty long leader though. We're gonna try that out for a while. I usually like to give my leader a little extra length in case I want to change size later. We're gonna toss that guy out. But oh, there goes my half a Slinko. You know what? Get him in the net. Got it. Always try to pick up your trash if you can. If you can leave with more than you came with, it's even better. So if you want to keep enjoying them and try to sustain life here, try to clean up after yourself. I'm reeling this drop shot in. I'm gonna go for that Ned rig. I actually try to cheap out and put a 150-yard spool of this P-Line Spin X. I try to fill it 2 rods. I think it was enough. Oh yeah, that cast's good. Just throw this crankbait around a little more. Yeah, so after throwing that crankbait for a while, I decided to go ahead and leave. It started to get a little too windy for my liking. It was real hard to keep position where I wanted to be on the water. As you might be able to tell, as the chop on top of the water steadily increases throughout the day, just keep having to stop fishing and pedal myself around, keep turning my rudder to get myself back in position. It was just too much energy, so I decided to save some energy and head to the trout pond and try my chances there. But of course, I show up and there's 1,000 people around the pond, so I just tossed a couple of casts with a little micro jig and ended up going home. I hope the video was some kind of entertaining. See you on the next one. Done.